everybody, it's Moth, your Monarch of Spook, and today we're doing something a little bit different. My girlfriend and I are currently separated by the ocean, and we really wanted to do stuff together, so we've decided to just sort of do Reddit stuff together, because you don't have to be in the same time zone to do that. So, I'm gonna let my girlfriend introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Siobhan.
Alright, so Siobhan and I are going to react to these things that I have found. It's not really Reddit, it's more this trend I found on TikTok that's she's a 10 but. And so I found a few of these, like, she's a number but that we're going to go through together and just see what we think of things, I guess. I don't know. It's a work in progress. It'll probably get better as we go. So every Thursday, Siobhan and I are going to have a collab together. And so you'll start seeing more of her every Thursday. So we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so the first one that we have is, she's a 10, but she never says how she feels.
That'd be a deal breaker. Yeah, if she never says how she feels, there can be no healthy communication.
Yeah, so would that be like a 0 or like a 4 maybe?
I would say a 0 because it's something that can be worked on. But yeah, there needs to be some serious work for it to work.
Yeah, I agree. So probably around the 2 range because it's possible, but
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is... Oh, God. I'm not going to give my answer on this one until you do, but...
Yeah.
She's a 10, but she gets overstimulated at the supermarket.
That is not a deal breaker. That is both of us. Don't call us out like that.
I literally picked it because I'm like, oh, me.
Me too. There's a reason I order all my groceries.
Right? So it's like...
So, shut up.
So, 10. Still 10.
Yeah,
Ow,
still 10.
Just smack the microphone. Sorry about that. But yeah, no, that's a 10. What?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
And then, okay, so the next one is, she's a 10, but she has an OnlyFans. I personally don't care about that, so it's doesn't affect the score for me.
Same for me. Might even be a plus because sweet money,
right?
At least she has a job.
Yeah, it's like rephrases like she's a 10, but she has a steady income. Like,
yeah, well, maybe not steady, but she. I mean, she has an income.
Yeah,
and like no shaming sex workers.
Yeah, it's about as steady of an income as YouTube. So,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm Dutch. We're used to sex workers. Prostitution is legal here. That's OnlyFans is as tame as sex work can get.
Right? Okay, so this next one is another one like the one before that. She's a 10, but she has anxiety and overthinks about everything.
You're calling us both out again.
Yes, I am.
I don't see it as a deal breaker.
Of course not. We wouldn't be together if it was.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely something to work on, and it's something you can work on together.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
Yeah, it's 100% not a deal breaker. And the only reason it's something to work on is so that the 10 feels more comfortable with themselves.
Yeah, exactly. And if it's trauma related, then that's still something you should be working through.
Yeah.
Like with me.
Yeah.
And
me.
and you, yeah. All right, so next one. Okay, so this one's a little different. She's a 5, but she checks up on you every day to make sure you're doing okay. For me, that's a 10.
Yeah, same.
Like, if she's gonna check up on me all the time, because you check up on me every day.
Yeah.
I mean, you're more than a 5, but
Hey. I hope so.
You're adorable.
Yeah. Aw, thank you.
You're a 10 and you check up on me every day, so
Yeah.
I scored.
Yeah.
Oh, hi Zola,
Yes.
you have to make your daily appearance in my videos.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, to me, that's like a standard part of a relationship because you love each other.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that your partner is doing good.
Yeah.
Right? It's just it
It's
seems like such an easy thing to do to just check up on each other.
To be fair, the bar for us on relationship is like it got tossed to the ground and like rolled across the hallway. So
Yeah, the bar is rock bottom.
So like having someone that checks up on us is like, really?
You care? Yeah.
Zola, I need my foot. Okay, so the next one's really random, and
oh boy.
I have an opinion. Okay, I'll just read it. She's a 6, but she's got a family cabin up at the lake.
Oh, that makes you a 10.
See, I thought you were gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
Oh.
Because I've watched too many horror movies.
That is true. It's the perfect place for a murder.
So my thought process was, oh, that sounds like a serial killer.
Yeah. And there's the difference in the American mentality and the Dutch mentality, because we don't assume everyone's a potential murderer.
Yeah, but if you don't do that in America, you die.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I would say she's an 8 because the potential for serial killer is still there.
Yeah, in America, I agree.
Yeah. So here's another
But
one.
here in safe old Europe, it's a 10. Because there's no, there might be a chance you're gonna get. The chance is so small, it never really happens. So I take that risk.
To be fair, in the Netherlands, like, everyone lives in a cabin in the woods. So, you know.
Hey, we're civilized. We barely have any woods.
Okay. Fine.
We destroyed it all to build more houses and cities.
Okay, but to be fair, it did say by the lake, and you have plenty of those.
Yeah.
It's like everyone lives by the lake. Like, you can't get away from the lakes.
Yeah, like, our version would be a house abroad. Like a house in Spain or a house in France. Something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because you can go there in, like, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I can get to Belgium in, like, 2 hours.
Yeah, I can get to the other side of Florida in that amount of time.
Yeah.
No, it actually takes, like, 4 hours to go across the small width of Florida.
I think in 4 hours I'd be in France.
You think in 4 hours I'd be in France?
Yeah. I can see other countries.
I can too. It's called Google.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Well,
but
have fun with your Google Maps.
yeah, until I move there.
Yeah.
All right, so the next one is one that I personally, um, I am offended that it is one of the ones that I found, but I picked it anyway.
All right.
She's an 8, but she wears makeup.
I don't see that as a deal breaker or a plus.
Yeah, it's just a personal choice. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
she's an 8.
Yeah, if wearing makeup makes her comfortable, go for it. If
Yeah,
she hates makeup, don't wear it. It's
yeah,
that simple.
exactly. Because, like, me personally, I want to wear makeup. I don't currently have any. I'm probably going to buy some this weekend. But, like, that's neither here nor there on, like, what someone looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, you wear makeup for yourself. You don't wear it
Yeah.
so others. You don't wear it for others. It's all for yourself.
Plus,
So who gives a shit?
plus, then there's always, like, cosplay, which, like, where does that fall in the, like, makeup dichotomy of, like, okay, there's cosplay, which is a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
So it's like, and that's, I don't know. I don't understand why people care. Like,
Yeah. It's just a little personal choice.
okay, and then there's the next one. Apparently, past me decided to call us all out.
Oh
Um,
boy.
she's a 10, but randomly switches between obsession and complete disinterest.
Hey,
I,
that's a 10, okay?
I definitely didn't do that with One Piece.
Yeah. I
yeah,
don't, but you do.
yeah. You do that with my
Yeah.
interests, and I do it with yours.
Yeah. And I do it with a lot of things.
yeah,
But it's
but
still a 10.
that's just the autism, though.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. The autism and ADHD.
yeah, more the ADHD, I think.
They both.
When they work
It,
in tandem, it's like,
it's hell.
what is interest?
Yeah.
what is that? What is enjoying something?
Yeah.
Okay, next one. She's a 10, but needs reassurance 24/7. Now, I have opinions on this, but I'm curious what yours are.
Need assurances is fine. That's not a deal breaker. But 24/7 is can be a little excessive.
Yeah,
So it all depends on how often she
yeah,
needs.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
my thought too, is just like, I don't mind if you need reassurance sometimes because, hey, trauma happens.
Yeah.
And if you had bad experiences in the past and you need reassurance now, that's fine. But if you need it constantly, like every third sentence has to be some kind of reassurance.
Yeah. You turn more into her therapist than her partner.
Yeah, and like, no way.
Yeah.
I did not sign up to be a therapist in this relationship.
Yeah. Like having
Because
to
I
do it
need one
24/7 gets exhausting.
It's like, you want to pay me a therapist pay? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Especially in America.
I'll pay you Dutch wages.
None.
Yeah, my therapy is free.
My therapy is free. Okay, now this next one, I have opinions. She's a 10, but she says, don't worry, it's okay, when she's mad.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, that's like a 2 at best. Like,
Yeah.
if you're mad, if you're upset, freaking tell me.
Yeah.
Like, do not do this game where it's like, oh no, I'm fine. Don't
Yeah,
worry,
that's
it's
really
fine.
annoying.
Because I'm fucking autistic. If you tell me that it's fine, I'm gonna assume that it's fine and not something I did.
Yeah.
But if it's something I did, freaking tell me. Because I may not
Yeah.
know about it.
Yeah.
I hate
This
that.
is also just part of the larger thing, like, just be honest, don't dance around stuff.
Yeah.
Because, yeah,
Yeah, like,
if you can't be honest in your relationship about your feelings, why are you together?
exactly. Like, if you can't be honest, like, the bare minimum of a relationship is being honest with each other. If you
Yeah.
can't do that, you shouldn't be in a relationship.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion.
I agree.
Okay, and then this next one, I'm on the fence about.
Hmm.
She's a 10, but you must tell her good morning and good night, or she thinks you hate her.
Yeah, it's nice to say good morning, good night to each other, but
Yeah, my
don't,
my
yeah,
my opinion on this one is, if she's working through trauma and actively working through it and it's a temporary thing, I can work with that. If she's
yeah,
actively seeking help through a trauma and she needs that reassurance, and all you have to do to help her is to say good morning and good night, I can get behind that.
yeah,
But if she's not actively working through a trauma, even if she has a trauma but she's not working through it, I can't do that. If I have to put in this extra effort, like, I don't know, it just irks me a little that way, you know?
yeah, I agree. Like, if it's like a permanent thing, that's gonna cause an anxiety with you too, because you're gonna be worried, like, what happens if you forget one day?
Yeah, like,
Or you don't have the time to do it, or whatever.
or time
Like,
blindness. Like,
yeah,
we have ADHD and time blindness exists, and if she goes to bed or whatever and I'm not going to bed, or I'm out or I'm doing something, then it's like, oh shit, I didn't say goodnight. She's going to be pissed or upset or whatever tomorrow.
yeah,
And like, it's undue stress.
yeah. And I also think, like, even like if it's like you said, it's a temporary thing, trauma related and all that, you still need to make good, like, you you got to talk about it,
Yeah.
because same thing. If for some reason you don't say it once, it shouldn't implode the relationship.
Yeah. I'm thinking, like, if she's actively in therapy for it, then like, it's more likely that if you forget, then she's going to know that you've put in this extra effort thus far,
Yeah,
and like, you can work that out more easily than if she's not in therapy for it.
yeah.
So the next one, apparently is past me calling us out again.
Don't.
I did. She's a 10, but she takes naps when life gets hard. That's just a mood.
Yeah.
I
Like,
definitely haven't been doing that for the past few days.
I take a nap if I'm bored.
I take a
Like,
nap if I'm awake.
yeah. Like, napping is fun.
Yeah, why are we villainizing naps?
Yeah, and also it's like taking naps is fine as long as it doesn't get in the way of your day-to-day life. Like, as long as you don't nap through appointments or something like that. Who
Yeah.
cares?
I've also actually read that taking naps is more natural
Yeah.
than working through the whole day.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is, but I've read it and I'm going to go with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's truthful too.
Because yes, please.
Yeah, I'm being very healthy.
Exactly. Okay. I called myself out. There are 10, but they only like playing single player games.
Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, look, okay, I grew up an only child with no friends. So, how am I going to play multiplayer games?
Alone.
No.
Like, I grew up with I have a brother. I've always had at least one friend. I also prefer single player games because especially nowadays, it's surprisingly hard to organize that shit.
Yeah,
And like especially now with all the consoles and all that, you need to pay to be able to play online. I don't
right?
want to do that.
That's so annoying. Like
Yeah.
I got so mad. I have Animal Crossing. And I was going to play it with some of my friends from TikTok. And I couldn't play with them because I don't have Nintendo Online.
Yeah.
And I was so frustrated because I wanted to join in on the fun, but I can't get Nintendo Online right now. So
Yeah.
it's like, why would I get all of these multiplayer games if I'm just going to play by myself anyway?
Yeah.
I mean, of course, now I've got my YouTube channel, so I should probably look into more multiplayer games if I ever want to collab with anyone, but
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just something about the single player games that's just more fun, I guess.
Yeah. And like I do play multiplayer games, but they're usually multiplayer games where it's you can also just play it fine on your own.
Yeah. Um,
Like Minecraft.
and Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, like I play Genshin Impact solo.
yeah, I
And
just
that is
like,
yeah.
I just buffered, like, do I play any
Yeah.
other, do I play any other multiplayer games? Like, like I went
Yeah.
through my entire list of games, like,
Yeah, I heard you buffer, so I was like, I'm gonna help.
oh, if you watched any of my, Slime Rancher playthroughs, I buffer so much in that game. Oh god, my ADHD shows through so bad in those games.
Oh god. I'm gonna need to watch that playthrough.
Yeah, you're gonna need to watch those. All right, next one. This one, rage. Okay, she's a 10, but she treats people in the service industry like shit.
Yeah, that's
She's
a
a
massive deal breaker.
negative 27. Just negative. Like, no, just.
Yeah, no.
Apparently, Zola hates it too because she stopped mid scratch when I read it and just stared at me.
Mood?
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt too. Just no, just not at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
And the last one
Mm-hmm.
is a self call out. Apparently,
Oh boy.
she's a 10, but she puts horror movies on to help her fall asleep at night.
Call it a deal breaker. It's a little weird.
Hey, it's not
But who
weird.
am I to judge? It's a little weird.
It's not weird.
It's a little weird.
It's not weird.
Shush, it is. But it's not a deal breaker weird. It's like weird is fine. But I got my weird shit too. Everyone has something that makes others go, all right? Like, who cares? You're not hurting anyone with it. What the hell? No need to mock me. I did not say anything offensive.
You called me weird.
We're both weird.
I know.
We roleplay.
Yeah, that's true.
We're weird.
Yeah, that's true. All right. That was the last one. You made it through the video.
Yay.
Just a lot more to go. All right. Well, I hope you guys had fun with us. I hope you guys like my girlfriend. I love her so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye.